The ICEVI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers video series, Abacus as a Mathematical Tool. Title of the video, Decimal Division, example 6.5 divided by 0.25. In this problem, we have to convert both the dividend and the divisor into whole numbers. As the dividend has one decimal place and the divisor has two decimal places, both can be converted into whole numbers by multiplying them with 100, in which case the numbers become 650 and 25. Let us set the dividend 650 in the right side of the abacus. That is number 6 in the hundreds column, 5 in the tens column and 0 in the units column. Let us set the divisor 25 in the left extreme of the abacus. We have to do two things here. First, we have to decide where the quotient should be set, and the second one is to make a decision on the assumed quotient. As the first digit of the divisor is less than the highest digit of the dividend, 6, the first digit of the quotient should be set by skipping one column to the left of 6. Now, let us make a decision on the assumed quotient. Let us take up the digit 2 of the divisor and ask how many 2's in 6. There are 3. It is always safe to reduce 1 from the 3 and consider the number 2 as the assumed quotient, and proceed with the abacus operations and see what happens. Let us set the number 2 in the quotient area. That is, we have to set 2 in the 10,000s column and start multiplying it with the divisor 25 and subtract it from the number 650. Let us start multiplying the quotient 2 with the number 2 of the divisor. The multiplied value is 4, that should be subtracted from the number 6 of the dividend. That means we have to clear 5 in the upper abacus and add 1 in the lower abacus. Now let us multiply the quotient 2 with 5 of the divisor and subtract 10 from the 25. That means 1 should be reduced from the number 2 of the dividend and 0 from 1. Now we are left with 150 in the dividend. In the first stage, the assumed quotient is the correct quotient, and let us see what happens in the second stage. Take the first digit of the divisor 2 and the first two digits of the dividend, that are 15. Ask how many 2's in 15? There are 7. To be on the safe side, reduce 1, that will make it 6. Set the assumed quotient to the right of the already set quotient 2 and multiply it with 25 and subtract the same from the remaining part of the dividend by saying 6 multiplied by 2 is 12, subtract 1 in the hundreds column and 2 in the tens column. In the tens column, you have to subtract 5 and then add 3 in the lower abacus. In the next stage, multiply 6 with 5, which is 30, that should be subtracted from the remaining part of the dividend. Here also, the assumed quotient is correct, and therefore we get the result as 26, which is the quotient, and 0 as the remainder. That is, the answer presented in the decimal form is 26.0. The child must be reminded from time to time that the adjustment in the decimal division is made in the numbers prior to the commencement of the division process and not after the division is over.